Elon Musk purchases Twitter, and he's like, all of you mother suckers out there, or in here, I guess, in this company, who are just acting wild and crazy, not really working. You're useless. You're just wasting money. We're going to just go ahead and get rid of you. We're not going to just straight up fire you, though. We'll give you 3 months of like paid and non-work. It's really weird. That must be a nice ass job where you can just not work. He literally is paying them for 3 months to not come into work. And then I think he was also giving them like severance pay after that. I don't fully remember, but I think that is their severance. But basically, Twitter employees got locked out of the building, locked out of their Slack, which is like their communication tool within the company. Their little scanning cards deactivated. Some were allowed to stay, some were let go. I'm going to say soft let go because they're still getting paid. They're just not allowed back in the building. And of course, everybody's like, oh, they're firing them. And I mean, yeah, they're getting fired, but it's not immediate, right? It's not immediately getting fired. 1, 2, what they're getting is way better than what they legally should be getting. So it's like you're doing all this extra stuff in hopes that they're going to be like, hooray. But once again, people, these folks will never be satiated. You will never be able to satisfy what they want, even if you give them everything they tell you they want. Because it's just going to keep adding on. It's just going to keep adding on. It's just going to keep. You can apologize after they told you to apologize. They're still not going to be happy. Your apology doesn't mean anything because you did this thing. Oh, okay, well then I'll do. Oh, well that doesn't matter if you do it. It doesn't matter because still we're still upset because of. Nope. That's why if they were able to come for me at some point, I'm just not going to care. I am not going to apologize. I am not going to bend the knee. Now they probably aren't because I'm pretty small and not a whole lot of people know about me, my existence. But still, it's whatever. Now, of course, once all this happened, the advertisers that were advertising on Twitter were like, "Oh, we're gonna pull out because you're going to kill the platform, and I don't want to spend my money." Or, all the wokes have demanded boycotting of Twitter, which I still don't fully understand how they have so much power. It's like, well, I guess I do understand. They're within these companies, and within those companies, they're like, oh man, I'm going to stand with my brethren, my comrades that work at Twitter that are being wrongfully fired. Yeah, totally wrongfully fired. And so we're not going to do business with Twitter. We're not going to have advertisements on Twitter. So Elon Musk says, what's next for Twitter advertisers if they bow to the activist demands and leave the platform? Well, let's see. On Friday, Musk claimed Twitter suffered a massive drop in revenue after he purchased the platform. All right, Elon Musk has warned advertisers who are canceling purchases on Twitter amid fear of boycotts from activists that they may soon face a thermonuclear name and shame. Right? In a pair of tweets on Friday, Musk claimed Twitter suffered a massive drop in revenue after he purchased the platform and stepped in as CEO just 7 days ago due to activist groups pressuring advertisers to discontinue ad purchases. Responding to a user's request to name and shame the advertisers who are succumbing to the advertisers' boycotts, Musk affirmed he would soon be taking action. That is crazy, because he's like, okay, advertisers, you're going to do this, so you're showing your ass, right? You are showing whose side you're on, because as Elon Musk is saying, he's just trying to bring free speech back to the platform, even though he kind of has a few people that are working with this whole, censorship beforehand. he's still allowing them to work with him to, do all that stuff. So this is a little weird. We're gonna see how that goes. But what he's saying is he wants to bring free speech, and they're just like, no, we don't want free speech on that platform. So here is a list of all those companies. Let's go down this, shall we? Let's see. So we have Audi. The company Audi, I guess.
Joining me now, Main Street columnist for the Wall Street Journal, Bill McCurran. Bill, it's always great to see you.
That's fun. That's fun how I leave it and then it wants to play sounds like what? You should have said it. Whatever. We have Audi, right? So Audi, car company, snap, lose the revenue, lose it. General Mills, right? It's like let's see, what is it? Minnesota-based General Mills, which produces Cheerios. Damn, that sucks. I mean, I don't eat Cheerios anymore, but I used to, and that shit was delicious. But oh well, Cheerios, Trix, Lucky Charms, Cocoa Puffs. Wow, General Mills. I guess you're gonna have to get cut. Yeah, General Motors, which that's. Ooh, oh well. Mondelez International, what is that? Mondelez International, the makers of the popular Oreo sandwich cookies? Guess there's only going to be one Oreo left in town, huh? Get out of here, Oreo! I'm taking over now! So Oreos, Pfizer, okay, fuck them anyways. Volkswagen, aren't they also with Audi? I don't know, whatever. Volkswagen, goodbye. There's reason to believe more companies might soon follow this trend. Advertising companies enter public group with clients like CBS and Nintendo and Havas Media, whose clients include O2, Hyundai, and Domino's Pizza, have recommended to their clients to pause paid advertising. Okay, well, there's some more. Let's see, is there any more that we can think of? Or is there... Oh, well, okay, so I guess that's all that's currently... that I can find, at least. This was of today. This article is from today, so that's what's going on today. If there's any more, just go ahead, guys. Clearly, these companies do not care about your ability to speak freely in this country. In other countries, they don't have freedom of speech, so it's whatever. But these companies, end them. I guess luckily, but also sadly for me, whichever one, I don't use any of these. So I'm already boycotting. I was ahead of the game. Yeah, now the rest of you have to catch up. Anyways, so what's his name? Jack Dorsey, right? He of course had to weigh in on this situation and put in his 1.5 cents. But he could have just not said anything. So here's a tweet that he posted today, early this morning. Folks at Twitter, past and present, are strong and resilient. They will always find a way, no matter how difficult the moment. I realize many are angry with me. I own the responsibility for why everything is in this situation. Everyone is in this situation. I grew the company size too quickly. I apologize for that. Now, that seems a bit arbitrary, but why is he saying that now, right? Why is he saying that right now? Is there a reason he's saying it right now? Because he could have said that, even though he did kind of sort of say something when he got kicked out and stuff started going down the hill, but yeah, it's kind of weird. Are you trying to say that Elon's just firing everybody? I mean, you got kicked out of your own company. I don't know if you really have the whereabouts to say it. And I kind of feel as if, I don't know, I could be wrong. I think the reason the company grew so fast is maybe he got a little bit of money from somewhere, from somebody, from some organization or group that wanted this to grow so that it can be what it has become. And now that it has become that thing and it's being taken out, everybody's unhappy, right? Yeah, I don't know. What's this down here? Twitter co-founder Jack Dorsey retained stake in company after Elon Musk acquisition. Dorsey's decision saved the Tesla mogul about $1 billion in his takeover of the social media platform. Oh, well then. You're upset because it's losing revenue and fast, but I don't know if that's Elon's fault or if it's all these people that you had working in the company and all of these crazy woke turds. Yeah, I said woke turds that are trying to boycott and tell all these other businesses and companies that they should ixnay and get out of here. I don't know. One thing I do know, but also don't know as well, is the future of Twitter. Because as I've already said multiple times, yes, Elon is saying free speech for everyone all around the board. But once again, all of these platforms that are doing the censoring now allowed for you to do free speech at the beginning. This kind of seems like it might just be a hard reset, right? So Elon's going to come in and be like, okay, everybody, free speech. You get to say what you want, of course, with limitations. So it's kind of, once again, not necessarily a hard reset, but we're going to give you free speech to an extent, right? Here you go. Have fun with your free speech. And then later on down the road, when he actually needs to flip the switch, he's going to be like, okay, we're going back. Full hardcore censorship. If you say anything against these organizations that are paying me money, you're going to get blocked, deleted, banned, suspended, shadow banned, all of that, right? Now, of course, his Halloween costume, the Devil's Champion that he was wearing, pretty odd choice of costume for someone who's in his position where he's doing this and people are already kind of skeptical. Kind of makes you think, oh shit, maybe he's not on the correct side or the good side, as some would say. Maybe he's on the devil's side since he's wearing a costume called the Devil's Champion. But hey, it's whatever. He still said free speech, right? Oh, he just wanted free speech. Oh, but then you also got to remember, he also did say he wants to make the X Everything app. Which, hey, let's go right ahead and play this little clip.
And by let that sink in.
All right, let's see. Now, the let the sink in portion of this little video I don't know about. But the rest of it, pretty interesting.
What Elon Musk really meant by let that sink in.
The possibility of Twitter becoming kind of a super app with payments included, maybe perhaps even Doge or something. This seems to me, based on your work with David at PayPal, like a pretty brilliant idea. What's the vision there in terms of if you were able to buy it, perhaps at the right price? What would it look like if I could add Jason to add Elon Musk, $10 or something if, we were splitting a check or something?
Sure. Well, for those that have used WeChat, I think WeChat's actually a good model. If you're in China, it's basically, you kind of live on WeChat. This is everything. It's sort of like Twitter plus PayPal plus a whole bunch of other things and all roll into one with actually a great interface. And it's really an excellent app. And we don't have anything like that outside of China. So I think such an app would be really useful. And just like the utility of it, of sort of a spam-free thing where you can make comments, you can post videos, you can, I think it's important for content creators to have a revenue share. Now this does not need to be done on Twitter. It could be done from something that's created from scratch. So it could be something new. So really, but I think this thing needs to exist, whether it is converting Twitter to be the sort of like kind of all-encompassing app that like I said, everything from digital town square where important ideas are debated, maximally trusted and inclusive. And the point at which you sort of have a high trust situation, then payments, whether it's crypto or fiat, can make a lot of sense. We just want something that's incredibly useful and that people love using. But it's either convert Twitter to that or start something new. Those are the two. But it does need to happen somehow.
That's why I'm not trusting this 100%, and I never will. Because, for all of you, once again, who don't understand what WeChat is in China, WeChat in China is an app that the Chinese citizens need to use in order to do anything. They have to pay their bills with WeChat. They have to purchase food with WeChat. They buy their plane tickets, train tickets, food, purchasing food. Their bank accounts are connected. Everything is connected to this one app, right? And imagine China, not a good place to live, has total control of this app. So, of course, hey, you said a thing we don't like. Cut your access to your money, period. Cut your access to doing anything, right? And this is what I'm saying. If he won, he gets all the people, hey, a free speech. And everybody's like, oh, we can go back onto Twitter now. Let's all jump onto Twitter. Hurrah, hurrah, hooray. We can get on Twitter now. It's back to being free speech, right? We can all do it. It's going to be fun. It's going to be awesome. We don't need all these other platforms anymore. We can go back to Twitter, yes. And then what happens? Oh, yeah, okay, everybody's on Twitter now. We can totally get rid of those other platforms by doing something, right? Now people are mostly back onto Twitter. They're all reliant on Twitter. They're paying money to Twitter, you know? Then what happens? Oh, well, remember that free speech that I said you could have when I first purchased the company? Well, I mean, you still get free speech, but you don't get to have hate speech. Yes, yep, they'll bring that right back around town. Right back around town. And now, all of your things are connected to it. Your money, your bank account, all of these things are connected to it. So, now you are locked into it. You're locked into this Twitter, WeChat, X everything app. And you could just delete it, probably, maybe. Hopefully, doesn't come to a time where we are doing the, digital currency. Yeah, bringing it right back around town. Hopefully, we're not doing the CBDC, central banking digital currency, because, well, you're going to be connected via Twitter to everything. And all these other apps are probably, more than likely, definitely, not going to have the same access to all of this stuff that Twitter's X everything app is going to have, right? So you're going to be locked out. It's going to make life very difficult. Are you going to be able to pay cash? Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Hopefully we all end this before it even gets to that point. But I'm saying digital currency, bad. X everything app, bad. Elon Musk purchasing Twitter and saying it's for free speech. Hopefully, if that's what he's doing, then that's it. But I don't know if he's really going to really be doing that. So, time will tell, right? Time will tell. But I will say, while the opportunity is here, right, we should definitely take advantage of the fact that he is allowing somewhat free speech. I mean, my main account on Twitter has not come back yet. Matter of fact, let me see. I'm going to do this real time, right? So, let's see. Okay, so this is my...
What Elon Musk really meant by...
Pause that. So, here we go. Here's my account. I'm going to click on it. Let's see if it's back, because I've put in whatever. I got one message, which means absolutely nothing. Here we go. Clicking it. Still suspended, still banned, still don't have my account. Look at there. All right. Oh, man. Yep. Oh, wait. Is it? Is my account suspended? Let's see. Can I, Nope. Your account is suspended and is not permitted to perform this action. So, yep, still, nope, can't do anything on my side. Yep, my account is still out of there. So, hopefully, I can get that fixed at some point. But I don't know how long that's going to take. I don't know when that's going to happen. I don't know if it's going to happen. But hopefully, it happens sooner than later. Thank you once again for watching, but please go subscribe on Rumble, Odyssey, and Utreon to see more content that we cannot put on YouTube. Also, check out our GameSanity channel where we play live streams of different games, and the Oreyo Show where we have a podcast about current events and interesting topics going on in the world today. Once again, thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.